So a few of you gave me the idea to do an all spawners slash buildings deck, and I was like, you know what, perfect, let me add a few spells in here and make this actually viable. So let's hop into some games with this and see if I'm actually able to win. I think this is going to be interesting. I'm not sure how this is going to go, but you know, there's a lot of good cards in this deck. Like, we've got the Vines, which is arguably the most broken. Poison is really good in this mode. Same with Logs. We've got those three, I guess, foundational spells. And then, of course, guys, have you seen the Tier 3 drill? It is absolutely disgusting. I'm going to go drill here since we have the Dart Goblin drill. I'm not going to get the Tier 3 drill this time. But yeah, there's just so many things you can do with this mode. By the way, the third secret badge, I think y'all, or a lot of you probably know that there's a third secret badge if you are looking to get it. You have to do specific challenges for it, and it's a grind and absolutely destroys your mental. Like, I swear I was raging about it for like an hour and a half last night before I finally got that third secret badge, but it's all worth it to have that cool icon on your profile. But I'm going to go for the Goblin Hut like this right here, and of course, if you have any challenges you want me to do with Chaos Mode, since it is, of course, going to be a limited time mode, please leave them down below in the comments, and I'll definitely do a lot of them just throughout the time this mode is in the game. Oh, okay, so I'm going to take the barbarian hut right here because I want to save the expo for if we can get expo Sparky, of course. That's literally the only one I would use. Look at the dart goblins on the right hand side. Oh my gosh, what? I forgot I had the dart goblin drill. I was just playing a drill normally, completely spaced out that I had the dart goblin drill, and look at that, it's gonna just take most of his tower. Expo in the middle like this. We don't really have any pressure. I'm gonna go tombstone though like this to tank for the golem. This is such an awkward push, but it's hilarious, and that's why this mode is fun. Like, you just don't expect things to happen and then all of a sudden they do. That's gonna be, what the heck? He has the double golem. I didn't even notice that, but look at this. I can go drill. It's going to spawn about 40 dart goblins on his king tower. And then hopefully I don't get 3 crown or by his golem push. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I think he's 3 crown though. Like, I'm not sure he can stop this. Look at the dart goblins. He does log. Oh shoot. Am I dead? No, surely not. Okay, wait. I can get the... Wait, I have an idea. I can take the vines, which is going to give me a sus bush on the king tower, right? And then I can go for my vines like this. The sus bush is going to be, you know, obviously vined, like the tower's vined, so we can't kill the bush. And we 3 crown him. That was big brain. Dude, that last pick actually kind of saved us right there. So here we go in game number 2. We can get the tombstone or the log boomerang. Oof, both are kind of mediocre. Honestly, probably 2 of the worst selections we could have gotten. I mean, 2 more skellies, I guess. It could potentially be helpful, but the tombstone that I'm looking for is either the wall breakers one, or the one that spawns, I think, guards, and then it spawns a skeleton king at the end. It's kind of hilarious, but I'm going to go drill like this, and then we might as well just play hyper aggressive here with our vines on top of that princess right away. But it's nice to have spells that can, of course, take care of the range unit. So I've got my log, I've got my poison for this witch, and the dark goblin's going to get absolutely melted, and we're just going to get so much value out of the poison. That's why I had to make sure we have spells. But yeah, winning, literally, this is a viable strategy, and I only have buildings and spells. Like, that's how you know this mode is, like, kind of crazy. I'm going to go for the goblin hut like this in the middle right here and see what he does want to do for that. He goes for a musketeer, so a lot of range cards from this opponent, like a ton of range cards. I'm going to go tombstone the back. Okay, we can get the vines. Yeah, well, I don't really want the expo. That is kind of mid, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna take the vines instead. I mean, Dart Goblin Magic Archer is alright, but Expo Magic Archer, I'm not the biggest fan ever of it. I'm gonna go vines on top of this party Dart Goblin Hut thingy and then poison everything. Look at this value, by the way. Whew. Wait, get the princess? Oh my gosh, if we get that log on the princess, dude, that would have been nasty. I'm going to Goblin Hut here. I know it's kind of a little bit aggressive, but hopefully it just gets me a few goblins right here and at least takes things out with no problems. That princess is going to be quite annoying since I don't have any spells in cycle to take care of it, but it's okay. That spear goblin might clutch up. It does not, unfortunately, but I'm going to have to go for the barb hut back here, and then I'm going to vines on top of this princess and the musketeer. We get the bush as well. I keep forgetting that we have a bush every single time that we do the vines. So the musketeer is going to completely die, which is nice. Then I can just poison log this witch and the dark goblin once again. Perfect. Let's get this down right about now. Oh, here we go. Oh, give me that. Elite Barbarian Hut. Infinite Drill sucks. By the way, do not pick Infinite Drill. In my opinion, it's one of the worst picks that you can get, but now we have the Barbarian Hut. I'm going to go Tombstone all the way low so it defends the Witch right here. And he doesn't go for the Princess in the back. It's just, this mode has so many random things that can happen, and it's so much fun. Like, I actually have had so much fun doing it. The challenges that made me rage, though, like, absolutely. The one where you have to 3 crown with no Princess Tower damage made me rage for hours. And the third badge made me rage for hours, but it was worth it. Like, it actually is so worth it. Somebody commented when I was doing the third challenge that they were like, Clash Royale, or Supercell, I guess, trying to ruin the only fun game mode by making you do a rage-inducing challenge, and I'm like, yeah, kinda. But I'm gonna go poison like this, and man, look at these support cards that he has. They're all range cards that give me spell value, so if I could just get back to another poison here, we can just keep literally getting so much value with our poison every single time. Holy smokes, he's got a lot on the map. I'm kind of scared. I have to poison. Look at that. We have 2 muskies, a demolisher, and a witch, and an e-wizard. I have to poison that, right? Let's go for the goblin hut like this to hopefully cheap defend on top of this right-hand side. Vines as well, just to stop everything in its tracks. Oh, here we go, baby. Here we go. It's time for Sparky Expo. Exactly what I'm looking for. Let's go for the tombstone first. Just get it down. Log to princess here. I'm going to poison the Sparky dart goblin. That is definitely going to ruin the game if I don't poison it. So we need to get that off the map. He has an infinite range muskie, I think. Oh, gosh. Okay. Let me vines this right here. It's going to get the bush on the muskie as well, remember. That, oh my, yes, Expo. Keep going. Dude, what the heck, bro? Okay. I still think Sparky Expo has to be the funniest card in this mode. It just is hilarious to witness it take out everything. So we have either poison or goblin huts, 100% spawn rate, or spawn range, rather. I mean, the poison's kind of mid, so is the goblin hut. I'd rather take, like, something better, but it's all good. I'll take the poison off rip. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. It definitely slows down the troops, which can be helpful when I have a bunch of swarm cards on the map. But yeah, the strategy for this deck, if you couldn't already tell, get the E-Barb huts, absolutely so broken, and then get the Sparky Expo, or like the two things. And if I can get the tier 3 goblin drill as well, oh, beautiful. There's absolutely no way that somebody can defend that tier 3 drill when you have like poison and vines. It's quite literally impossible to stop all the drills. If you haven't seen the tier 3 drill, we're definitely going to get it at some point in this video right here. But it is insane. Like, genuinely, there's like 7 Evo drills on the map at once, and you just can't even tell what's happening. So he goes for the MK on top of that. That's completely fine. I'm going to go for my barbarian hut early on this right-hand side, and then I'm just going to go for the vines on top of this Electro Wizard and the MK to make sure these barbs just destroy everything right here. We have Infinite Drill. No, we don't want that. So I'm going to take the vines. Like I said, the Infinite Lifetime Drill, in my opinion, is one of the worst ones because all they have to do is drop one card on top of it, and it will defend it anyways. So it's like they're not going to ignore the drill anyways, you know what I mean? So I'm going to go log on the princess like this right here, and the knight is going to get logged as well. Barbarian hut is actually kind of nice in this mode. It's kind of broken, especially like even if you have the E-Barb hut, or even if you don't have the E-Barb hut, I mean, it's still pretty solid to have barb huts, especially if you're getting like the double spawns for the first tier, or I low-key forgot what the other one was with the barbarians, but I'm just gonna go for the poison. Oh, it was like, what was the other tier for the barbs? I can't remember, but I'm gonna spawn a suspicious bush on his tower right here. He does witch on top of that, so that was low-key perfect. We almost killed the entire sus bush, or the entire witch with our sus bush. He goes for the electro wizard like that. I'm gonna tombstone in the middle as well and see what he does want to do. Okay, here we go. You can't pass this up. How is this a rare modifier? E-Barb Barb Hut. I mean, dude, what? Okay, so what I'm going to do is go for the Barb Hut. I'm going to go Barb Hut all the way in the back. This has to be so broken. Let's go Goblin Hut like this. That's not going to get vined. Wait, it is? Dude, nerf the vines. Okay, to be fair, they did just nerf the vines in the recent balance changes. But he goes for the Knight. I did not expect that vines to get on top of my Goblin Hut. That's my bad completely. I'm going to go Poison on top of this Witch as well. And I think that's low-key just GG's. Remember that slowdown effect we got from the Poison? Now it's coming into effect. I can vines on top of the tower. And look at the pressure we have. E-Barbs are on tower. Drills on tower. Sus Bush on tower. And that is tower down just like that. He vines my elite barbs on the left hand side, but look at this, we have another e-barbs. Just like, there's so many e-barbs on the map right now, and we're getting more and more and more. Look at the e-barbs. Oh my gosh, wait, what the heck is happening? Okay, we have another set of barbarian hut coming down here, which is going to give us 2 more e-barbs. I mean, how are you going to stop this? There's like 30 e-barbs coming at him. Look at this e-barb horde. I gotta screenshot that for the fridge. What is that right there? Okay, we're facing Louisiana in this next match. Expo 50% range. Nah, I just want Expo Sparky. Like, can you even blame me though? When you put Expo in your deck, are you going to pick the Magic Archer one or the 50% range? To be fair, 50% range is pretty good. But Sparky Expo is just so fun. It literally is one of my favorite. I think it's probably a top 3 of my favorite ones to use just because it's ridiculous, right? So he's got the Electro Wizard with the 3 Electro Spirits. Kind of a decent first pick. I still can't get over the first time I faced the E-Wiz on video. That was hilarious. Like, I literally love that. And I've never been more happy to lose a game than that E-Wizard. That was crazy. It like went insane on me. But yeah, that's going to be dead right there. I'm excited to see what you guys be cooking up in the or for me with the challenges down below, because I am bad at creativity. Like, I know I'm a YouTuber, right? Like, sure, I should be good at this stuff, but I'm bad at it. Like, I have to think really, really hard to get one decent idea. But you guys have so many more good ideas than me, and there's so many more minds, so it's definitely better. I'm going to go for the Elite Barbarian Hut. Like I said, we're just building the base right here, basically. I'd like to get the Goblin Hut that has the Demolisher. Oh my gosh, that wizard. I was wondering why he put the wizard at the bridge. It's because it's a Fireball wizard. Okay, let's vines that right there. That E-Wizard should get, yeah, a few goblins to spawn. Not bad at all. He has MK. Okay, this is going to be an interesting game. Let's go. How do we do this? Those E-Barbs actually, wow, they made quick work of that MK. I did not expect them to do that. That's game over. I'm almost certain that's game. Like, how is he going to defend now? He has to defend 3 Elite Barbarians in an Expo and a Drill, and he has no Elixir, like, genuinely, because he played an MK that got walloped by the E-Barbs. I don't know if he played that MK bad or something, but I've never seen the MK die so fast to Elite Barbarians. That was crazy. And look at this. We have another Barb Hut. Let me go for the barb hut as soon as I can on the other side of the map. As soon as this takes tower, oh my gosh, we're about to get even more barbs. And we got the goblin hut. Dude, wait, this is beautiful. Okay, let's go for the barb hut to get e-barbs, and then I'm gonna go goblin hut too. Hopefully he plays something. Come on, play something so I can play the gob hut. No, I'm gonna go gob hut anyways. Oh my gosh, that's gonna spawn a demolisher. Look at this, look at that. Oh wait, that's that's actually insane. How is he supposed to stop this right now? That is such a broken combo at the river. Gonna take the vines off rip right here, get that little bit of a boost off the beginning, but I feel like log is kind of just a necessity spell you need to have in these decks to clean up all the dart goblins, you know, kill the rest of a wizard, take out a demolisher maybe, you never know. But I'm gonna get the barb hut down right here. MVP of the deck so far, definitely that elite barbarian hut that we keep getting, and poison's getting lots of value here as well. Gonna get the dart goggins and the barb hut on there, and we should be absolutely chilling. So I'm gonna go for the, ooh, he has Zappies. Kind of an interesting card. I don't see Zappies hardly at all in this mode. Maybe it's just because like they don't have the greatest abilities, but I know the tier 3 Zappies is a Sparkies, so they just are pretty darn broken. I feel like any card that has a Sparky is gonna be broken, right? Like surely, because it just does infinite damage so quickly and you can't do anything about it if they actually, you know, support it and protect it well and you don't have the right spells. So I'm gonna go for the tombstone like this, just to cycle really, and then okay, we'll take the goblin party hut. Goblin party hut is really good. It like literally shoots the dart goblin and then has the demolisher and a billion spear goblins in there. Like, how is that balanced? Who knows? But it's not supposed to be a balanced. Obviously it's for fun. Like, this mode is hilarious, and I'm glad things aren't balanced. Let's get that clear because nobody wants it to be. This is easily the best mode they've ever added. I saw that Jinx C was playing the mode yesterday too, so maybe they even got him to play the game because of how good the mode is, I guess. So I'm gonna go for the goblin hut. Wait, does that not hit the tower? Wait, what? That's not like a normal expo? I thought it was a normal expo, kind of. But that doesn't hit tower, does it? I'm pretty sure it doesn't because it didn't look like it was. So you have to place it, like, directly in front of the tower for it to hit at the bridge. That's my bad. I had no idea, but I might as well support it with an expo since we're here, right? I mean, I don't see any downside to doing so. That's going to be good as well. He's going to have a hard time defending that, and we can just go for the permanent poison as well, which is going to be super useful. Vines that dart goggins, and look at this goblin horde we have over here on this other side. That tombstone's not going to do nothing for him. That brawler's going to take the entire tower, and I can go for another party hut like this in the middle. Oh, we're just in business right now. Absolutely dominant. Party hut takes out the tombstone and locks on the tower. No, it doesn't lock on the tower. I lied. Let's go for the tombstone down low to defend those. Oh wow, I thought it would defend the barrel, but he put the barrel in the back. Unfortunately, that's my bad. I'm gonna go for an expo like this. We have the party hut. We have the vines on the witch. The witch is spawning guard. That's hilarious. But the witch is dead. The barb hut comes down late, but we have double expo basically on his tower. Poison is permanent, by the way. Remember. So all of the cards he places are going to die there. He does go for the Zappies other lane. I'm gonna drill in the front right here, and yeah, he's having an absolute nightmare of a time. Let me go for the tombstone like this. Let me get my log to save our tower as well. Beautiful tombstone plus log. Poison on the witch, and we are dominating this right now. Just absolutely nothing. You can't do anything. I can go for another expo like this. I can just go ahead and let my tower die. Go for a party hut in the middle. Oh, yeah, here we go. We get more drills. Oh, I have to show you guys this. I've got to show you guys this. I said I would show it this video, and we are going to be able to do so now. I'm going to go for the drill like this right here, and oh, you're about to see absolute magic. You're going to see 30 drills spawn with a permanent poison on the tower as well. Here we go. Here come all the drills. Let's go for the vines to support the drills as well. There it is. Okay, there's 2, and then they're going to pop, and they're going to spawn even more drills here in a second. There's a 3rd, there's a 4th, there's a 5th. Like, how many drills is that? I don't even know, but that's game. What the heck is this? This is hilarious. All right, we are up against Camila in this next match right here. Either gonna get the log or the poison. I feel like log is always an option on the first choice for some reason, but I'm gonna take, of course, the log this time because I took the poison the last time, so gotta switch it up. I'm gonna go for the barb hut like this right here. He has tombstone at the bridge first play, and then musketeer. A very interesting play style to say the least. Let me go log like this. Definitely a mid-ladder menace. You can just tell immediately when you're facing a mid-ladder menace. Oh, the boomerang log's actually gonna take out the musketeer. Get some decent value there, which I haven't seen it really get much. What are these tombstones? Oh my gosh, that's gonna give us just goblin hut value low-key. So I'm definitely not complaining. This feels literally like mid-ladder right now. I don't know what's happening, but the Goblin Hut's going to get a bunch of goblins. The Tombstone's going to just keep feeding it over and over and over again. And that E-Spirit low-key, yeah, I was going to say is going to get a nasty chain right there. I'm going to go for the vines like this, I guess, just to cycle. And then we have our Boomerang log. Don't really have anything for this baby dragon. I'm just going to go Barb Hut. Oh, no, I just placed my Barb Hut. We could have got an E-Barb Hut. Darn it. Oh, that's unlucky. I should have been paying attention to the clock. You get the first... second selection, I guess, at around 2 minutes and 13 seconds. What? I've never seen that. 300% movement speed? Holy moly, that thing was flying. That was like literally the fastest card in the game easily. Like, what did I just witness? That was insane. Okay, so we have a lot of pressure with the barbarians on the left-hand side. That was genuinely like I'm shocked at what I just witnessed. If you blinked at the wrong time, that giant would be on your tower. Like, you wouldn't have even seen it be placed. So I'm going to go barb hut like this. We have the E-barb hut, remember? So this is going to get absolutely... Oh, this is going to get good for me. I already can tell we're going to get a huge army of just swarm cards. Let's go for... I guess we could expo here. Oh, we got the Demolisher hut. Oh my gosh, this is about to be such a broken deck. We have E-barb hut and Demolisher goblin hut. Like, a beautiful selection. Look at that giant. It's floating. And then we get the goblin Demolisher spawning too. Oh, no. Dude, that fireball was so much value. Thankfully, it doesn't matter that much because we still have the entire like map covered with troops. But that value was insane for 4 elixir. That's still tower down. Let me go vines on the king tower too. Oh, I thought low-key that the that was kind of a bad vines. I thought the E-barbs would do a little bit more damage quicker there, but it's all good. We're still in a dominant situation. I could just go for the barb hut, E-barb hut, as if you will, on this left-hand side. Then he goes for the giant. That's fine. We have our goblin hut to get some demolishers. Oh my goodness, don't do it. All right, you know what? That's fine. We get a bunch of demolishers here, and the E-barbs are still slightly alive. Let's go for the expo in the middle as well. He logs, but we have just so much right here. I'm going to go for the drill like this, and that's on tower. By the way, the expo is going to lock. We can tombstone to block. Log on top of this. E-barbs are cooking. I'm going to go for another goblin hut. He's going to fireball. Oh my gosh, the value on that. Dude, look at the value. That got like 6 demolishers in 1 fireball. But it doesn't matter. We have so much on the map. Well, we did. Holy smokes, everything died. Okay, we can get infinite roots or expo Sparky. I mean, come on, guys. We got to take Sparky expo, right? That's the only logical selection here. So he goes for the guards tombstone. Very interesting pick. The demolishers are going to take out that. He does go for the fireball. That's fine. I mean, it is what it is. Wow, the demolishers got absolutely destroyed. Let's go for another one, then vines like this. Just keep stacking demolishers, basically. Only 10 seconds. We are not going to 3-crown, I don't think. Unfortunately, didn't even get to use the expo Sparky. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. Make sure if you have any other challenges, you let me know down below in the comments. And as always, enjoy the butch clip and have a great rest of your day, everybody. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.